Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. I said in my last video that I was probably not going to make Minecraft videos in the near future, but I decided to do so anyways. And here you can see a Air France Concorde which I've built. It's a recreation of a earlier build I've had on my channel. Since I've lost all of my builds, I decided to remake this by looking at the YouTube video. It really didn't take me that long, about an hour. Decided to build this out of quartz, which is nice because you have quartz half slabs, and I like the look of it. I personally am not a big fan of building airplanes out of wool, just because I don't like the texture. So here you can see we have the Air France logo here, and I believe this says Air France here, but I just made this blue pattern here because there's no way I can make Air France. There's no way I can make it say Air France here. So if we go in here, you can see there's a little flight attendant seat here, and this is the cockpit. We have the two pilot seats here with a little throttle and sticks, and we have a flight engineer seat. Now, these interiors aren't that accurate just because it's hard to model things very accurate when it's so small, and also I haven't been able to find too many pictures. So in real life there are actually two rows of seats on each side, but like I said, there's no space. In my previous build I had half slabs up here for the luggage compartment, I think it's called. I decided to use stairs because it fills out a bit more and it makes the inside of the plane look a bit more spherical, which I like. I haven't got any lighting, which doesn't really matter. I've seen some photos of the interior and it seems to be very dark. I've gone with this style, where you have stone slabs where we walk and obsidian elsewhere, which I quite like the look of. It's simple and it's still pretty. Here you have two escape doors, and I believe there's supposed to be two lavatories here and one lavatory up here, I think. But there's really no way I can fit that in such a small plane, so I just simply skip that. Here you can see the escape doors out onto the wing, with of course stone slabs marking where you can walk, and this continues all the way back here to these doors. I'm not sure if these doors were actually used for transporting passengers. I don't think so, because they are over the wing, so I'm guessing that these are just emergency exits. And back here we have a small kitchen, which the real Concorde had. So we've got a little crafting table, a sink, one of those trolleys for the food, and a oven. So let's take a look at the exterior. So here you can see it's actually quite a long plane, very slick. I like the way it looks. Also quite happy with the Air France logo on the tail. So let's take a look at the engines. Here you can see there are 4 engines, 2 on each side, and a feature I had on my previous Concorde was that I was able to put a lever down about here or so, and these dispenser would dispense lava. Well, I'll simplify that a bit, and if you can see here on the intakes I have buttons, which if I press those, it turns the engines on. Same on the other side, of course. Exact same thing, unless I made a mistake, which I really don't think I have. Which I really like the look of that. A small feature, which I think looks cool. I might just copy and paste one up into the air and remove the landing gear and have the engines on, which I think would look quite nice. So same thing, just click them and you turn the engines off. So yeah, I guess we can fly around it a bit more. You can see the profile from the top. Quite nice, and again, very slick. The nose on the concorde, actually, you could tilt it down, which I believe they used for landing and takeoff, because it's very long and it takes up a lot of the pilot's field of view. I'm not going to build it like that, because that wouldn't look pretty, I don't think. And I prefer to have it like this. Also, the landing gear, very basic. You have the doors, and just I use wool for the wheels and see them for the struts. Same back here, except that there are 4 wheels on each side, here and here. And that's it. I think I'll fly around it a bit more so you can have a look at it. I'm quite happy with this build. I would appreciate if you put a comment down saying what you think. Maybe you have something that could improve it. Another thing I just want to talk about quickly is that I will probably not make an airport. Like I've said, I have a tendency to get burnt out on games if I play them a lot, and making an airport is playing a game a lot. So I decided to just make an airplane every now and then, just when I feel like. So that's it. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you next time. Goodbye.